Guys, this is a HellHades free-to-play account challenge update with some shard pulls. Guys, we've made some moves on the account. I want to go over all of that and share it with you. Also, if you want a brand new Raid Shadow Legends account, the best start you can get in 2025. You've been watching these videos, you've been seeing the game, you want to play it, experience it for yourself. Guys, the link in the description below, that is the place to click, guys. You will get a free legendary champion, Bambus 4-leaf. Right here, Bambus 4-leaf, as well as an epic Ugo. But guys, the link in the description below, that is where you want to click. One free legendary, one free epic, and then you can use promo code Monkey King here to get yourself a free Sun Wukong, guys. A free Sun Wukong. That's 2 legendaries for free. Log in for 7 days. You'll get yourself a free Alice the Wanderer as well. Guys, that is super awesome, super hype. What is going on the HellHades free-to-play account, guys? All right, well, we're actually in I think the top 20 players now as far as fastest champion goes. So I've got my Aelfrig here. Mr. Aelfrig coming in at 245 speed. That is with a few glyphs in there, right? I ran him through the optimizer just for speed because he is my arena turn meter fill. And 245 speed now. Very cool stuff, guys. We have a Frostbringer here who I have built currently for Firedite. So this is going to be one of my Firedite solutions. She's got the A1 heal reduction, the speed boost, the increased attack, as well as a 3-time hitter at random with decreased defense. Solves a lot of problems that I've been having in Fire Knight. So we're definitely going to be keeping and building Frostbringer for that purpose. She doesn't bring the frost, but she is good for Fire Knight normal early game. All right, what else? We haven't really made any progress on Nightmare Campaign. Well, actually, we have made progress on Nightmare Campaign. I meant to say Clan Boss. Haven't really made any progress on Clan Boss, but guys, we are here working on the Palace of Aravia, making some moves, trying to get the Sacred before Friday, because Sacreds will I think they'll be boosted. I think we'll have boosted rates on Sacred Shards. Speaking of shard pulls, guys, we've got a current progressive chance for Dwarf Faction Unity Guy and Geomancer. Geomancer, super helpful champion. He's got the, let's see. Let me go find Geomancer. Geomancer has the A3 HP burn with the weaken, full turn meter steal. Also fantastic for Fire Knight, guys. AoE decrease accuracy, which can be an AoE War Master proc if you put War Master on him. Then he has a single target buff strip with an attack, buff steal, I mean, if the target's under burn, and then his passive will reflect damage back onto targets under burn and inflict enemy max HP damage per hit he receives. So whenever this champion's attack deflects 30% of the damage instead, when deflecting damage on each enemy hit, has a 30% chance of dealing additional damage equal to 3% of the target's max HP. Awesome sauce. This guy is one of the best damage dealers in the entire game, guys. We've got 9 Ancients and a Dream to pull for Geomancer, as well as a Dwarf Faction Unity Guy. Let's see if we can go over his kit real quick. He is live in game, Admiral Black Tusk, right? A1 attacks one enemy, 40% chance to place a stun. Cannot be resisted when this champion is attacking out of their active turn. Ally attacks, counter attacks, all that kind of stuff. Then on the A2, removes all debuffs from all allies. Sweet. That's going to be on a 3-turn cooldown, fully booked. Then teams up with all allies to attack a single enemy. Again, on a 3-turn cooldown, fully booked. The allies joining the attack will use their default skills. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. A full cleanse on your team. Ally attack for your team. Awesome. Okay, then on the A3 here, removes all buffs from a target and enemy and places a stun on them for 2 turns. Fills the champion's turn meter by 50%. Fills the champion's turn meter by additional 10% for each buff removed from the target. 1 faction ally buff removal and stun cannot be resisted. 2 faction allies resets the cooldown when an enemy is killed while under a stun debuff placed by this champion. That's sick. 3 faction allies deal double damage to targets under stun placed by this champion. Then on the passive here, allies will counterattack whenever they lose 10% or more of their max HP from a single hit. Sweet, we know how effective this stuff is from Vergus. There are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. 1 faction ally, whenever an ally places hard crowd control, fills that champion's turn meter by 20%. Fantastic. Occurs once per skill. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. 2 faction allies, whenever an ally is attacked, has a 50% chance of placing a 50% decreased resistance debuff and decreased speed debuff on the attacker for 1 turn. Great for Frostbiter, right? If the ally is under block damage, unkillable, ally protection, or stone skin, chance increases to 100%. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. Fantastic. 3 faction allies start of each round places stone skin on all allies for 1 turn. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. Think about that in Arena. That is super powerful. Seems like an Arena Hydra champion, mostly. He's got accuracy in all battles by 60 and then 15% speed for dwarves. That is absolutely awesome, guys. If we pull Admiral Black Tusk, that would be so hype. All right, I've got a thing for pulling faction unity, guys, so here we go. 9 Ancients and a Dream. Hopefully, we at least get our Geomancer. Let's go. Otherwise, we'll be getting some food. Hellfang, not what we want, guys. He does some interesting stuff with Hound Spawn, right? Where Hound Spawn will, like, ignore 100% defense, deal pure damage, whatever. But not really what we are looking for at all on this account, guys. Let's see what else we can... We got another rare. It's a Wyvern Bane. I don't think she's great. Decreased target's turn meter by 20%. One enemy with an HP burn. Okay, so she has a burn on a 100% chance booked, but it's on a 4-turn cooldown. And then a small version of decreased speed on her A1. Let's see what else we've got, guys. We've got another rare coming in. Halberdier. He's like an arena nuker, but he's terrible. He's very bad. We've got another rare, guys. We've got Fencer. Fencer coming in. She's got decreased defense on everybody. Small version. And then she has a stun. And then steals 20% turn meter if the stun is not placed. Interesting. Then again, a decreased speed A1. Kind of a meh champ, to be quite honest, guys. Let's keep going. Come on, give us gold. Give us the Geomancer. Bowsmith Flannan. Okay, this guy's good. So on the A1, attacks 1 enemy 2 times. 25% chance of placing stun. Each hit also has a 35% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 5%. If the target is under decreased speed, placed by this champion decreases the target's turn meter by 10%. Instead, on the A2, he's got an AoE decreased speed, small version, but good nevertheless. Then he's got increased accuracy on everyone and teams up with a random ally to attack a target enemy. This guy's going to be great in Fire Knight, guys, along with my Morag, along with my Frostbringer and my Armiger, right? Very awesome. And then on the passive here, 3-turn cooldown, 50% chance of granting an extra turn when this champion places decreased speed on 3 or more enemies with their Shatter Knees skill, which is interesting for Hydra. I used this guy early on in Hydra on my main account. He's a very, very solid champ. Love this rare. We'll probably keep and build him. He's very good. All right, keep going. We've got 4 left. Come on, at least give me an epic. Odachi. He's a rare. He's let's see. We've got another rare. Come on, don't give us 9 rares. Another Fencer. That's really too bad, guys. That's really too bad. Okay. Okay. Longsword Torux. Active effect. Places block damage on this champion for 1 turn. If the incoming damage exceeds 20% of this champion's max HP. Very similar to Kaleth, right? Counterattacks when hit by an enemy under provoke. His A1 has a leech, which is pretty cool. And then he has a 30% increased defense, so weak version increased defense. AoE with a provoke that books up, I believe that is to a 65% chance of provoke. Not a bad champ at all. You can do some interesting things with a longsword Torux, right? All right, one more. Give us that Geomancer. Please give us that legendary, whatever it is, guys. Oh, Shadowbow Tierlack. Okay, he's not bad either. He's got increased speed on everybody on an AoE. He's got Veil on everybody except him. And then he has a shield on everyone. And then decreases damage received from skills by all allies under Veil or Perfect Veil by 5%. Not bad at all. Attacks 1 enemy with a decreased attack A1. He's not bad at all, guys. No Geomancer, guys. We'll be back, I believe, on Saturday. We're going to pull that Sacred Shard to see if I can get any more Sacred Shards, because I believe there will be a 2x boosted event. Guys, once again, if you want to start a brand new Raid Shadow Legends account, use the link in the description below. You'll get a free Legendary Champion Bambus and a free Epic Champion Ugo. Guys, it couldn't be any better, guys. I have been Felra, sailing the seas of Raid Shadow Legends today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the account update, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.